Alright, it's Dylan here with an editing commentary tutorial. Basically just here to give you some tips right here. A good way to always start a movie is with a scenic background, like a sunset, sand dunes, anything good, or a close-up. And another good editing style right here is many different angles. People don't want a flat, like you're looking straight at them angle. A good way to do it is to get an above view, a below view, like right here. Notice right here the camera is slightly downward, getting both of us in the shot. Try to avoid these if you can, but these are still nice fillers if it's dialogue going on. By the way, never look directly at the camera. Always have the camera somewhat at an angle. Lighting here, it may not look like it, but all his backyard lights are on. Depends on what kind of camera you have. Another thing you can do is get a work lamp at like Home Depot for $40 and get a poster card and shine the lamp at the poster card. It'll reflect light back. By the way, I never use special effects in any of my movies. This is all editing and no After Effects or anything. It's just timing. Timing, like right there, timing is key. This is just slow motion, nothing special. Okay, well I use some effects, quote unquote. I don't count slow motion as special effects, but and yeah, I always end my movies with epic music. Sniper 2, right here, see like a scenic background? Good way to start a movie. And if it's a suspense action, listen to the music here. The music is actually, it's very dark in tone. Alright, right here, like I said, close up, and all these scope shots, just putting the camera to the scope, nothing special, no program. And the way we shot this is, I want to say that the way you film it is not the way it's going to come out when you edit it. Totally different things. You don't want to film it like you're in the movie. That may be confusing, but like right here, we're not facing Andrew's house, we're facing across the street. This bush is in front of his house. And when we film the house, we just walk out of the bush and then film the house for the scope parts. By the way, I try to edit to the music. I don't put the music to videos, I put videos to music. Oh, and action scenes like this, a lot of fast pace, a lot of cuts, no long things, no long shots. Now, this action scene right here, we filmed 3 times, and I took segments of all 3 shots and put them together. A scope shot and 2 fight shots. Both from different angles. So you want to film a scene more than once in 2 different angles and then put them together. That way you get a lot of movement and you get a lot of cuts. It keeps people interested and it's not as boring as watching 2 people fight from just one side. Not much else to this one, but like I said, a lot of fast cut, fast editing. And for credits, oh, we're not at credits yet, give it a second. And the best time to film, by the way, is always from 9 to 12 and 2 to 4, best times of the day to film. Or, I guess pretty much straight through all the afternoon, 9 to 4. However, we were a little bit late on that one. Yeah, for credits, I just used the Windows Movie Maker credits and changed the font, nothing special. I think that's about it. And like I said, if anybody ever has any questions, message me, mail me, anything, and I will answer, and I will make a video specifically showing you how to do a certain thing. Just tell me what you need, or I'll edit your video for you. Sniper 3, the trilogy. Again, we didn't have really much place to film. You have to make use as much as you can as the environment around you. And again, in Sniper 3, we use a lot of close-ups. You don't want to pan because it gives away the environment, and If you're using a really tight space, the more close-ups you have, the more room you'll have to work with later, so you don't reveal everything. Like I said, we're in a bush, but Andrew's house is not actually across the street. If we would have panned out, you would have realized that the house is not. That's why we use close-ups in here. And like I said, always try and film a scene twice, at least. Do every scene at least twice. See, notice how in this action scenes, different angles, close-ups, and fast-paced cutting. Not a lot of long pans, not a lot of long distance. Right here is, like I said, I didn't film it in order. In fact, I filmed by costumes. So I did all the scenes I needed to do in my ACUs at once, and I did all the scenes I needed to do dressed as a terrorist at once. I don't film things in order usually, unless it's no costume change required. Basically, I love making movies with no budget or low budget. Right here, we just got lucky because we knew a friend that had a bunch of military props. Notice right there, we didn't show a knife during. Basically, to show someone being shot, you don't have to show the gun shooting. You can pull the trigger and immediately go to the guy slamming against a wall because he got shot. I can make a tutorial on that later if anyone needs me to. Right here, we shot this scene twice, and we used different angles. And drawn out fight scenes, you want to rotate the camera around the people's bodies a lot. Notice how it starts doing that now. It starts a rotation, and it adds a lot of dramatic, action-y type material to this. Always check for mistakes too, because here we realize that Andrew's hat falls off and it appears back on and falls back off. Always make sure every scene the environment doesn't change and your costume does not change.
Hey, this goes along the line with that.
Alright.
I just saw the KFC commercial for the Double Down, and they were dropping the chicken and the pieces down. How did they get it to land perfect?
I don't know. I gotta finish this real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, more close-ups. I don't think I have used a single pan or a long-distance shot in this whole entire video. That's about as wide as I ever get right there. Alright, right here, sorry about this fight scene, or this death scene by the way, it was 3 minutes. We tried to shorten it down, but like I said, it's all about the music too, by the way. You will not have a good movie without good music. It starts at the music. It doesn't start at the video, it starts at the music. Basically, I just kept fading in and out, not a camera setting, it's in Movie Maker. I chop up the clips, and I hit fade in, fade out on every single one. So, these aren't different shots, it's one continuous shot, that's just been faded. What else?
You're gonna make it, come on. Don't die on me.
I think we changed camera angles. No, we go into flashback here. I decided not to use any effects for a flashback, but if you are going to do something like this, sometimes it is appropriate to mute the scenes. Like, notice how you can't hear voices, to add a little bit of effect to it and allow someone to enjoy the music. And it's, like I said, it's all about music. And wait for it. I should have used more camera angles here. Notice how this is a little flat. It was just on me at that one angle. I really should have changed angles right here. I'll have to make note of that for future videos. There's not much to it really, as long as you have someone who can really get into the movie and acting. Because when you film it and you're on the scene, it's so hard to get into it. It's so hard. You laugh at it because, like right here, it was pretty much Andrew slamming against the wall going why without any of this music going, and it just looked ridiculous. But when you put it into editing and put music to it, it looks completely natural and fine. You can't film like you're going to see the movie. I can't stress that enough. Like, I really don't know how to put it. Yeah, and by the way, the shorter your videos are, you try and keep them a minute to 2 minutes are the best videos if they don't have a huge storyline to them and there are a lot of action. Those are the best videos. But yeah, and it's nice to end with a darker color. I mean, like, it could be anything. It could be or color or action. We chose to do both. Notice how we end with this action over here. And basically it's all timing. I edited to the music, I put the clips together on music so transitions were natural and flowed. For those of you who are in band, which is probably most of you watching my videos, basically go with the phrasing. Put clips of videos to the phrasing of the music. It is the best way to do it. Again, credits were just regular Windows Movie Maker credits, nothing special. Alright, see you guys.